Hey, what are you listening to?
What? What? What'd you say?
I said, what song are you listening to?
Oh, this one's called Like a Virgin.
Psh, never heard of it. Like a Virgin, right? Have you even listened to the new Lord
Well,
album?
I
That's fire, man.
I didn't know that. There's a song by the same artist? No.
No, you brainless millennial. It's two different
Oh,
people.
okay. So it's an album by a different artist that has the same name that's in the title of the song?
Yeah, both go by one name, but they have the same word in their song, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know. Thanks. How old are you again?
I'm 16, homie, from Detroit, you know? Go Lions. Woo, 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 you.
Oh, you're 16. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm way older than you. I mean, this is the music that I grew up with. Yeah, way back in the 90s. This is where it's at, okay? All the 80s music, ugh, wish I could go back. You said this person's name is Lord. I don't know anything about her or Lord. Is it a guy or no? Oh, okay. Well, again, you would be the one to fill me in, I guess. I'm gonna go back to listening to
Okay, have
what I was
fun
yeah.
listening to your tunes, I guess.
Bye.
Bye. Psh, what does that guy know about music?
Hello everyone, let's get into the video. It is the evening of July 5th, 2025. Tonight we will be listening to Lord's fourth studio album titled Virgin. As for the singles I have heard on this album, I have already heard What Was That and Man of the Year. I know we have a video for Hammer, which we will be getting into tonight. It's a fairly short album, and I wasn't anticipating that. Short meaning the running time of the album. It's less than 40 minutes. And some of the songs are less than 2 minutes. Or one in particular, I mean. Yeah, the rollout for this album is quite different than the previous ones. With this album so far, with what I've heard and how I'm understanding the album, which I still don't yet have a full, firm grasp on the concept of the album. I know that the artist herself has said that they are exploring different facets of themselves. So I'll be curious to see how that will reveal itself in the lyrics of the album. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. I mean, it's not every year that we get a new Lorde album. In case you're new, I have reacted to Solar Power on the main channel and the second channel, so I will leave a card around here somewhere so that you can check that out. Before we get into the video, please check out the links in the description. I will add some new ones by the time this video comes out, especially right now as I'm recording this, resources pertaining to immigration. Again, I will update all the links or any information surrounding Gaza as well. I encourage you all to check that out. Alright, but without further ado, shall we get into Virgin? Alright, the first track on Virgin is titled Hammer.
There's a heat in the pavement, my mercury's raising. Don't know if it's love or if it's ovulation. When you're holding a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
I'm sensing a beat drop, but I don't know.
Some days I'm a woman, some days I'm a man. Oh, I might have been born again. Now carry me,
Oh, what? We are already getting some lyrical gems, I feel like. This is the thing with Lorde, I can't get lost in the production too much because every time she releases a song, I know the message of the song is there and I cannot allow myself to be distracted by the sonics. So, the mist from the fountain is kissing my neck, the liquid crystal is in my grip. Anyone with a snake tongue, I'll show him the chambers of my heart. Okay, I'm still not picking up on the message of the song yet, but we're gonna keep listening. I need a remix of this song now. Let me turn this up.
Postcard from the edge. The edge.
Oh, all right. I liked it, and I think this is something I'm gonna revisit. Did I pick up on the lyrics of the song even after finished listening to it? No, I did not. We have a visual companion to go along with this song, so I might pick up on what she's throwing down. Let me put these glasses on. For some reason, I am not able to pull up the video on YouTube, so I'm gonna watch the video on Apple Music. As for editing me, include the view count and today's date of when I'm watching the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch the Hammer music video.
Everything looks like a nail.
What does that mean? I'm so lost.
The mist from the fountain is kissing my neck. The lake
I'm kinda down with it, though.
crystals in my grip. Anyone with a snake tongue.
But that's every Lorde. That's really any person that listens to Lorde or has been a listener since like Pure Heroine or Melodrama. Like, I don't really know what she's saying, but I'm kind of down with it. But that's the genius of her artistry. Like, she's very introspective with her music. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you do. What? Who is she making out with? Not my business, I guess, y'all. Oh, she's getting a lower back tattoo. You want to guess the color of flesh. Shut up. What is going on? Miss O'Connor. Lord! Y'all, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I have to say, the Hammer music video is so far my favorite one out of the music videos we have for this album so far. I don't really know if the music video made me understand what the song was about, but I did like it. Yeah, it's something that I'm gonna have to sit with lyrically, but with the sound of it, it's something that I can see myself revisiting. We just watched the Hammer music video. We're gonna move right along. Okay, the next track on the album is titled, What Was That? Past Me has already listened to this song, so we're gonna let him take it away. Hello. It is April 28th, 2025. You all know the drill. We're gonna listen to the song, and then we're gonna watch the video. Let's get into it.
A place in the city, a chair and a bed. I cover up all the mirrors, I can't see myself yet. We wake from a dream, oh baby, what was that?
Oh, this is from the snippet.
What was that? Is it all current affairs?
Affair.
You had to know
The way she
this
dropped her
was
voice
happening.
with that.
You weren't
That was
feeling
good.
my heat when in the light.
The song's almost done. I think I have a understanding of what the song is about, especially with the second hook. I think we kissed for hours straight. Well, baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Do you know you're still with me when I'm out with my friend? I stare at their painted faces. They talk current affairs. So this is how I'm understanding the song so far. It seems like our POV is in talks with another person. I wouldn't say a significant other, but it's just like the weird stage, like the talking stage. Yeah, the talking stage before you get into the relationship, trying to assess, is this person going to be a friend or is this person going to be a lover? And it seems like this person is giving our POV mixed signals. We kissed for hours. Well, what was that? Because it seems like you're giving off mixed signals. And I can't tell what you think of me, what you think of us. Like, what are we, if you will? Seems like These two people have done hallucinogenics or something of the sort. I stare at their painted faces. They talk current affairs. Okay, I'm close to understanding what that means yet. Or at least I'm to the point of making a coherent statement on what I think that means. But we're gonna keep listening. This is very chill. Very chill. Alright, that was What Was That? I feel like that's such like a cop-out kind of a song. It's like whenever you name an album, like the name of my album is Untitled. Okay? Is the name of it Untitled, or do you not have a name for it yet? I don't know the right word to describe it, but it's definitely like the phrasing, like what was that? It's not like, hey, have you heard the new song? Have you heard What Was That? You're like, did you just name a song, or did you just point something to me? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do this game of comparison, and I know that represents a past era, and this is the new era that we're going into. If you will all allow me to, just because I have Solar Power and Greenlight as my reference point. I'm kind of neutral, honestly, but who knows, the video might change something for me. I remember like Greenlight, I'm sure for most of you as well, like Greenlight was like, oh yeah, lights are on, this is it, it's Greenlight, it's go time. Solar Power, people were like, this is cute. Am I a Lorde fan? What? I'm ready for that red light. Come on now. We just listened to the song. We're about to watch the video. Alright, so the official music video for What Was That was released about 4 days ago. It has about 2 million views. Let's watch it. We have new Lorde music in 2025. Are you kidding me? This is happening. Are we all here right now?
It comes over me, or I'm missing you. What was that?
Wow, we really up in her business. I mean, we haven't been up in her business for like 4 years, so I'll take it. Let us see all the way inside your mouth. Okay, I just have to say, I don't know if any like behind the scenes are gonna be released, but these are exterior shots. This isn't like a controlled environment. She's on the city with a camera person, and they're following her around. I wonder if like anyone like stopped her. Like she's just walking past these people. Like, do you all not know that Lorde is passing by you right now? Do you all not recognize her? I don't know. I feel like she's super well known, but at the same time unknown at the same time. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Lorde. I don't think Lorde is a household name. Maybe she is. I don't know. Especially in this household. I don't know if. Actually, I'm not going to continue that thought. But I have some other thoughts, but I will save them for later. My girl's on the sewer system. Or she's just underground. Where we going, mama? Oh! Wow. She filmed this in New York, right? I think she was in New York. That was the official music video for What Was That? Yeah. What was that? I had pretty low expectations for this music video. It just seemed like a handheld camera kind of feel to it and nothing super flashy or oversaturated or anything like that. It's all pretty simple, but we don't need like a high budget video. Well, 2 other music videos are coming to mind after watching Lorde's video. With the crowd of people kind of surrounding the singer or the artist, I am reminded of the Rihanna video for Goodnight Gotham when she was in Paris, and then she just ran into a swarm of her fans, I guess, the Navy. The way that the Lorde video looked, it reminded me of the way Therefore I Am by Miss Billie Eilish. was filmed. Like Billie was just in that mall. I think that one came out during COVID, right? Or she filmed it like late at night, like when the mall was closed or something. This video feels very free. Like Lorde isn't trying to do this extravagant music video for her lead single. Record me on a bike going through the city about to meet my fans in Washington Square or wherever she was, and we're gonna jam out. And that's just pretty much what happened. Like, that's the story, that we're just following her walk, her daily jog to meet with all the people to play the new song. We're just gonna let future me take it away. The next track on the album is titled Shapeshifter.
With all the pairs of hands I'm reckless. If I'm not valid, I can't stop everything. I was beating a pedestal, but tonight I just wanna fall. Tonight I just wanna fall.
I just got chills. The production switch.
Tonight I just wanna fall.
Wait, I'd like to hear that delivery one more time with how she said. I really liked her delivery with visions of a teenage innocence. Hold on.
Visions of a teenage innocence.
Okay. Do I hear what I'm hearing? I'm hearing it. It would have been interesting if the second part was introduced and then the production kind of like plateaued a little bit. Just a thought. Now, that one is a song that I did like. Yeah, I like the sound of it. I like the production and the vocals. The lyrics, again, is something I need to sit with. Like, I know there's a message to it. You know what? Let me just analyze real quick. I've been the ice, I've been the flame, I've been the prize, the ball and chain, so I'm not affected. But this verse in particular, hold on, did you hear her when she said, I'll kick you out and pull you in, swear that you were just a friend, and when it's all over again, say I'm not affected. I'll kick you out and pull you in, all shapes of swear that you were just a friend. This is how I'm interpreting the song so far. But it sounds like to me, is she comparing like people pleasing to shape shifting? Like our POV feels like they have to shift their shape with any person that they're with, like regardless of their relationship, like if it's a platonic relationship or romantic relationship. Maybe our POV feels like can't really be myself around anybody. There's one lyric that said, tonight I just want to fall. Like, I just want to be clear of it. I just want to be released of whatever pressure or whatever expectation other people are putting on me. Or it could be the expectation that the POV is putting on themselves. And that also makes me think to the previous line in Hammer, where she was saying, sometimes I feel like a woman, sometimes I feel like a man. So now that makes me feel like, okay, this is the exploration of her identity that she is kind of coming to terms with. But yeah, you all can tell me if that's like a fair analysis. I don't know. That's just one out of many interpretations. The next track on the album is titled Man of the Year. Past Me has already listened to this song, so we're gonna let him take it away. We just heard Shapeshifter, and we're about to hear Man of the Year for the first time. Today is June 8th, 2025. It's Virgin Month, okay? Whether or not I will be able to listen to the album before I depart for Europe, we shall see. I think I can do it. We have a song, and we have a video, so let's get into it.
Let it flow down to me, love me like this. Now I'm broken up.
I'm gonna take this off. This is so weird. It does not fit the vibe of the song at all. It does not fit the sound of the song.
How I hope that I remember my
Her vocals remind me of Solar Power, but the sound is completely different. But I'm kind of done with it though. The main note that I picked up on were the vocals, most prominently. The sound felt very grungy. I don't know if I really like that word I just said, but it feels very grunge. Like the very outstretched kind of sound to it. I probably didn't describe it the best way. Again, I'm still kind of processing what I just listened to. Now I'm broken open. Let's hear for the man of the year. How I hope that I'm remembered. My gold chain, my shoulders, my face in the light. Like gliding through like new from my recent ego deaths. Sirens sing overnight. Violent, sweet music. You met me at a really strange time in my life. Take my knife and cut the cord. My babe can't believe I've become someone else. Okay, so that made me feel like cut the cord. I was thinking umbilical cord because the next line is my babe can't believe it. So that's how I'm connecting the two. Maybe not that kind of chord, but maybe a chord that's connecting yourself to your partner. And this line says, my babe can't believe I've become someone else. So that's cutting off the connection. I'm severing this idea of how you have perceived me or how you understand me, but now I'm done with that. Our POV is done identifying with this part of themselves. Okay, and then it says, someone more like myself. Okay, again with what I was saying about identity, I guess shredding that previous part of your identity, but now reshaping yourself into more of who you are, or more of how you feel, I guess more authentically, I suppose. Who could give me lightness, let it flow down to me, love me like this, now I'm broken open, now I go about my day, riding it like a wave. So I think I'm understanding the song a little bit better. Maybe the man of the year is our POV's person that finally recognizes who they are and they accept them for this new version of themselves, or maybe the most authentic version of themselves. Oh my gosh, this is really helping. I think I'm understanding the song a little bit better. But again, open for interpretation. This is just one out of many. We are about to watch the official music video for Man of the Year. It was released about 10 days ago. It has 1.8 million views. Let's watch it. We're getting a new Lorde album this year.
Violent, sweet music.
It's been so long.
You met me at a really strange time in my life.
Very much giving us Old Navy here with the jeans and the shirts. Very Old Navy. I don't know why I said that. Lorde?
I go about my day, riding it like a wave, playing it any way I want.
Oh.
Switch mouthwash, jerk off. Here for the man of the year. Let's hear it for the man of the year.
All right. That was the Man of the Year official music video. I'm kind of indifferent on the music video. I think the song was fine, as is. I don't know if I took away a whole lot from the music video. I think this song in particular, I think it's going to sound really good if you're listening to the album in full. But as a standalone single, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I guess this one in comparison to What Was That, I've definitely grown accustomed to What Was That more, and I still need to sit with Man of the Year. I don't know. I'm curious to hear if you all had anything to say about the song or about the video. I think we're going to let future me take it away. Okay, that was Man of the Year. And I think I watched an interview of Lorde talking about what Man of the Year meant for her. Now, looking back at the reaction I did, I think I got that interpretation completely wrong. So yeah, that is one out of many examples on this channel where I have completely misinterpreted the message of the song. Even now, after I reacted to Man of the Year, I really haven't revisited that song. And I don't know if that song is something that has much replay value for me. I think Man of the Year is one of Lord's strongest lyrically out of her entire catalog. The next track on Virgin is titled Favorite Daughter.
Just some kid faking it for your love. Cause I'm an actress. All of the medals I won for you. Breaking my back just to be your
Lord.
favorite daughter.
Yeah. This is so different, but it's so her. I'm kind of speech. Yeah, okay, no words. Yeah, that was kind of a knee-jerk reaction, but yeah, I don't really have much to say right now, but let's keep listening.
Carry the weight of your heart. But I keep dancing till I get sick. Why'd you have to dream so big? Why did no one there?
The bridge just now, the kind of like staticky instrumental right now, it just reminds me of like, okay, imagine you're in the club, you hear Favorite Daughter, the bridge comes on, there are flashing lights all around you, and it's in slow motion. Now, okay, you all have the image? All right, let's play. Do you want to see the vision? Because I see the vision.
Look at the medals I won for you.
Whoa!
So you could imagine being the face.
You know what? Lord, a favorite daughter? Oh, you are the current favorite right now, okay? I think with all of these songs, I'm gonna have to stay with them lyrically, but this one in particular, the production, really well done. And I think she said that she collaborated with people that she hasn't done before, like she hasn't worked with them before. And it's emanating with this project, like it doesn't sound anything like her past work, which I'm here for it. The next track on the album is titled Current Affairs.
Knew when I felt it. Stood in the park under the eclipse. It was only a field trip. Then someone throws a flare. You tasted my underwear. I knew my bed is on fire.
Her delivery with some of these lines are some of my favorite. I don't know, the way she enunciates words and like how she delivers some of the lines has been impeccable so far. If I'm even using that word correctly, I don't know. 4 years is a long time, but man, does she really make the use of those 4 years. Live life. Life is your teacher. Experience what life has to offer you and put it in your art. Let me get off my pedestal and play this song.
Current affairs.
This is so different.
All alone in my chest, in my mouth. He's saying a prayer.
What? How?
Now I'm crying on the phone.
I apologize for pausing so much, but it's just these lyrics, I can't like skip over it, you know what I mean? What? Spit in my mouth like he's saying a prayer, now I'm crying on the phone, swearing nothing's wrong, blame it on current affairs. That's a concept. That is a concept. Spit in my mouth like he's saying a prayer. What does that even mean? Something is not clicking. I'm not picking up on the metaphor or the rhetoric of this song so far. This is so different. I'm gonna keep saying it, I know. That was Current Affairs, and that is a song I did like. I don't know, with the sound of Virgin so far, it feels very realized. I think that's a good word to describe it. she still sounds very sure of herself. Like, she knows what she wants to write about, and it's really reflecting in the music. Yeah, I already talked for way too long. We're gonna move on. The next track on the album is titled Clear Blue.
After the ecstasy, testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3.
Pregnancy?
Changing my patterns, your helix is right through me.
Like your DNA.
Bars on my windows, you busting wide open till clearness is all I see. Through my mother, from her mother down to me. I feel you answer, my hips moving faster.
There's broken blood in me. It passed through my mother, from her mother down to me. Oh. Whew, that's heavy. And then there's like a previous mention of a helix. But deep in my matter, like literally the makeup of my being, you're changing my patterns, your helix is right through me. And I was saying helix reminds you of like a DNA strand. Oh my gosh, that one Megan Trainor song. That Bob, where'd you get it? Genutses. Yeah, anyways. Also Clear Blue, that's the color of the album. She really thought this through. Again, another very strong song lyrically. This one is the first one where I'm not immediately reaching out and grasping onto it. I don't know if this is something that I would seek out to listen to, but I can possibly see myself listening to it within the album. The next track on the album is titled GRWM, which I think I know what the acronym means, but I'm gonna wait for what the song is gonna be about.
Girls are grown woman. Wide hips to the gym, 96. Skin scars, my mama's trauma. Since 96, been looking for a grown woman.
Okay, well, according to Lorde, GRWM stands for Grown Woman. I can do whatever I want. I can go fast if I want. I can say what I want. I can go slow all night long. What I was initially going to say was, oh, GRWM stands for Get Ready With Me. But no, it is Grown Woman. We're gonna, again, the production threw me off course. But then again, this album is kind of superseding the expectations.
Wide hips, soft lips, my mama's trauma. Since 96, been looking for a grown woman.
Lorde! That was way too short. That was way too short. I don't know, the production is really hitting. Like a hammer, like everything is a nail. Would I listen to it again? Yes. Would I seek it out to listen to? You know what? Sure. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna just sit with the song for now, but this one I feel like is gonna grow on me. The next track on the album is titled Broken Glass.
It's just broken glass. I'm scared to quit. Loosen my grip.
The chorus is really, the chorus is really emphatic. So that was Broken Glass. That one is a song that I did like. I'm kind of losing the momentum I had at the beginning of this video, so I'm kind of don't have as much energy as I would like to, but I still was grooving to it. I'm not at the point of seeking it out to listen to yet, but I do know that if I'm listening to the album on shuffle, it's not something I'm gonna skip. We just listened to Broken Glass and we're going to move right along. The next track on the album is titled If She Could See Me Now.
They're calling for us. Hear their horses running up Prince Street. In the gym, I'm exercising.
Turn this up.
All my demons,
Hold up.
we can keep riding. Yesterday, I lifted your body weight.
This looks okay. I'm taking a break. I am taking a break. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine how ridiculous I look listening to this. Especially the sound of this album. It is not for everyone. And Lorde doesn't make music for everyone, okay? This is something I have said in multiple videos, but sometimes with albums, they make it for the fans. It's not for everybody because they are going to cater to their fans / audience. Taylor Swift's anthology album, that is for the fans. It's not for radio play. Tunnel Boulevard by Lana Del Rey, that is for the fans. Okay, well, actually, maybe Blue Banisters is for the fans. I don't know what I'm talking about. Lorde isn't exactly underground, but I wouldn't say she's a household name either. Like, if I asked any member of my family, do you know who Lorde is? And they point to a photo, Charlie XCX. Oh, that's her. Yeah.
Whenever you make me, I got to happen like an angel looking down. Don't need fantasy, oh God, she could see me now.
I just got chills again.
Hope you find another starlet.
That was If She Could See Me Now, and that one is a standout track. Doesn't quite sound like anything on the album, but it fits within the album. Wait, what did I just say? The song doesn't sound like anything we've heard on the album, but yet it fits on here. One of the puzzle pieces of how you make a cohesive album. Okay? And finally, the last track on Virgin is titled David.
And what came spilling out that day was the truth. If I'd had virginity, I would have given that too. Why don't we run to the ones we do to get on tape?
What are we talking about?
Cause you dialed me out when it got hard. Uppercut to the throat, I was off guard. Pure heroin mistake, kill for featherweight.
Pure heroin reference. We're mentioned.
But I don't belong to anyone.
Whoa!
Am I ever gonna love again? Am I ever gonna love again?
Give me a break. It's like she did the reverse of what she did with Hard Feelings. This is the song David. It's getting really intense, and then the production immediately changes to a more mellow, more softer tone. Wait a minute. No. This is exactly, or close to it, similar to Hard Feelings.
Am I ever gonna love again?
Are you Dua
Tell you
Lipa?
understand.
Because you got me in love again.
Tell it to me.
Boom. Actually, wait. I think I can actually analyze this song now that I think about it. Why do we run to the ones we do? I don't belong to anyone. I made you God because it was all that I knew how to do. But I don't belong to anyone. Am I ever going to love again? I think I'm understanding. Or at least one of the many interpretations of the song. So it sounds like to me our POV is putting someone that they're romantically, give or take, involved with on a higher pedestal. I think the line that kind of clued me into that was, I made you God because it was all that I knew how to do, but I don't belong to anyone. Giving so much of yourself to one person can be draining, but then the lyric that follows up is, but I don't belong to anyone. Like, I have decided to not give so much of myself to another person, and I need to keep some things sacred and keep some things to myself, or just really protecting that relationship with yourself. We have come to the conclusion of Virgin. So the songs that I liked on this album were Hammer, What Was That, Shapeshifter, Favorite Daughter, Current Affairs, Okay, Grown Woman, Fine, and If She Could See Me Now. So that is 7 out of the 11 songs. Okay, I didn't really understand the... I guess it's also because I'm a boy and I don't know what an IUD is. Okay, I actually need to know, what is an IUD? Let me look that up. I see. Okay, so that's what an IUD is. Okay, I didn't know until just now. The cover art for Virgin, this is like the little like abstract statement on Apple Music. The cover art for Virgin, an x-ray of a pelvis with a visible IUD, was a far cry from that of Lord's bright, beachy third album, 2021 Solar Power. Yeah, with the rollout for this album, like, it's usually like a big comeback, like Green Light, Solar Power. I just said Solar Power way more than Virgin this video. What's going on? Yeah, so in that sense, the way that the lead single performed, I really wasn't sure where the album was going. But again, this is kind of what I said previously, like, Virgin is for the fans. Oh my gosh, Virgin. Why it just now hit me. The IUD, preventing pregnancy, Virgin. Why did I not put Her Mind? It just hit me. Her Mind, ugh, it amazes me sometimes. What is my favorite Lorde album? Oh gosh. When did I get into Pure Heroine? I was there at the beginning. I know I was. I know I wasn't like, oh, Melodrama. Oh, what's this album? No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick. Like, it's like the album of the century or the album that started it all. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Melodrama's number 1. Pure Heroine's number 2. Virgin's number 3. Solar Power's number 4. Okay, that's the ranking for me. What did you all think of Virgin? What were your favorite songs on the album? What were your favorite music videos? Please let me know in the comment section. And do you have a album ranking of all of Lorde's projects? Also, let me know in the comment section. I'd be really curious to hear about when you discovered Lorde and what you all thought about the rollout for this album. And, oh, did you have like a favorite lyric that stood out to you? Are you going on the tour? I think it's going to be called the Ultrasound Tour. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, at least for me. I think that's all for me for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.